What's up, guys? How are you guys doing today? I'm doing a video on the Star Ocean 3, and I really wanted to show this because it's a video to show this battle skill mastery. Because a lot of people wanna wonder how do you make your battle skills like stronger. Usually it's just by using them. You know, every time you use a battle skill, the battle skill gains a certain amount of experience towards its mastery level. The max level for battle skills is level 10. But I'm doing this video just to show how you can master any battle skill you want, like during a night's sleep, you know, because you don't have time to sit there and repeat the attack over and over and over again. You know, that gets tiring, gets boring, and it makes you not want to play the game. But with this setup, I've made in the video, actually this is pretty old. I've made this before in my old channel, Underlordtico, but I gotta remake this again since that channel is gone. But pretty much, your weapons, as I'm showing right here in this video, your weapons gotta have they gotta have the add fire damage skill on it, the factor on it. They gotta have that factor on it, the add battle damage factor, which you can get that from Firestone, I think, from Firestone by synthesizing it onto your weapon. And pretty much what it does is once you enter the D rank battle for team battle, the enemies there are fire. And those enemies only inflict like fire damage except when they do a physical attack. And if you inflict fire damage on them, then all they do is gain life, you know. So you can pretty much repeat your battle skills over and over and over again against the enemy, and the enemy will not die. Now for this same thing, since the enemies inflict damage as fire, you want to have one do something that prevents fire damage. As I'm showing in this video for Roger and Fate, they got the refracting plate, which automatically has fire nullification on it, so I receive 0 damage from fire attacks, which is really good. But from physical attacks, I still receive damage. That's why you see the other setup. That's why you see the ring of mental power. As I'm gonna show right here, I got it set up to where I take HP and MP damage. So what happens is that when I take HP damage, one of the characters gotta have healing. If none of them have healing, they're gonna die eventually. This is because whenever the characters, as you know, whenever the characters use battle skills in this game, almost all the battle skills use up a certain percentage of your health. So eventually, even if you haven't taken any damage, you're gonna die because your health is gonna be low, and they might inflict a physical attack on you. So what you do is pretty much you use the convert damage skill that you learned from the tome. I think it's Tattered Tome, which you can look this up on the game facts section, in the facts section, game facts for Star Ocean until the end of time, and this will explain all of that to you. But pretty much you make the damage all HP damage, MP damage, and with the ring of mental power, anytime you take MP damage, every like 3 seconds, every interval, I think the intervals are around 3 seconds, your MP is gonna regenerate by itself. As you can see, every like 3 seconds the MP regenerates. Every 3 to 5 seconds the MP regenerates by 6%. And then Fate, since he's the one with common support symbols that he can do healing, he's the one that's gonna be healing Roger and himself whenever the both of them are low on health. As you can see right here, I'm controlling Fate, but I don't need to. See, this is right here is where I show that I can put on the convert damage, and that way I'll only take MP damage, which my regeneration from the ring of mental power is gonna bring back. So pretty much I take all MP damage, the MP just keeps regenerating for both characters since they got the ring of mental power. I can use in my HP for in battle skills, but since Fate's got healing, he just heals both of them. So pretty much I got unlimited use of my battle skills, and none of the damage I take is gonna kill me. Another note is this doesn't work for battle skills that require you to do damage to the enemy. For example, the stun battle skill. For that, you have to make one of your characters do actual physical damage and the other one do healing damage. Make the one that's going to do the physical damage, the one with stun, for example, Albert. Make him to where make his sword be the weakest sword he has. So whenever he inflicts damage to the enemy only takes like 2 points of damage per slash or so. And that's going to make it to where it actually counts as damage for the battle skill to activate. So what happens there is the other character that has the actual fire damage on him that inflicts high damage is going to keep healing those enemies non-stop, healing them and healing them, while Albel actually hits them and does damage and gains skill mastery. So pretty much that's just how you do it. Another thing is you want to make sure whenever you're doing this that your main character that you have, for example, right here I got Sophia. She's dead. Pretty much have one character that's just dead, you know. One character that just stands in the corner and doesn't do anything, because you switch to that character overnight and you leave it at that character that's dead, and when you leave it at that character, the other two characters still keep moving because they're on auto, and they just keep using their battle skills, and they keep using max fury. They're gonna have max fury by the time you wake up. They're gonna have a max mastery for all their battle skills they've been using. They're gonna have max healing. Fate is gonna probably have max healing from healing both of them all night, maybe for 8 hours. Let's say you sleep 8 hours. When you wake up after 8 hours, every battle skill that you have set up in this video is going to be mastered. Now, if you want to have a skill that max fury, max level, you pretty much just put the character that you have in the corner standing there. For example, Sophia, if I wanted Sophia to have max fury mastered, I just put Sophia with max fury and with a lot of health and something, you know? Something that prevents her from taking damage and putting her in the corner. Every time they hit her, her fury is gonna go down, and then it's just gonna jump right back up to 100 thanks to max fury. And she hasn't done anything in the battle. By the time I wake up, her max fury is gonna be mastered. But pretty much that's just how you do it. Make sure you got the amulet of freedom or like anti-paralysis equipped, as I showed in the factors on my weapon. Because these guys, they can paralyze your person. And if, for example, if they paralyze Fate, then Fate wouldn't be able to heal Roger, and Roger might die. Even though he might die, maybe he might die. I don't know. But anyways, guys, that is all I had to say there. And hopefully you guys enjoy this recording. I will try to make some more videos for this game. It's pretty awesome. It's my favorite. See ya.